All right, let's get going, guys. First story I want to start with is devastating. I want to let people know and share our condolences and thoughts, prayers, concerns for the people of Louisiana, all the people in the Gulf states experiencing this catastrophic Ida. The catastrophic Ida hurricane. Okay, so a massive relief effort is underway across the Gulf Coast following the worst of Ida's tear through the region. The storm knocked out power to more than 1 million homes and businesses and left at least 2 people dead. Since making landfall on Sunday, Ida has thrashed parts of Mississippi, Alabama, Florida with high winds, heavy rain, and the threat of tornadoes. By Monday, this storm had been downgraded to a tropical depression as it moved across Mississippi with maximum sustained winds and winds of 35 miles per hour. Now, when Ida made landfall, its winds were as high as 150 miles per hour. Just devastating. The outages included the entire city of New Orleans, or Nolens, slowing search and rescue efforts. The Orleans Parish 911 emergency call center experienced severe service outages. See, I threw the dogs in because people tend to care more about animals than people. It's weird how that happens. Officials say New Orleans was better prepared for a major storm than it was in 2005 when Hurricane Katrina devastated the coastal city. Still, they're bracing for a lengthy recovery from what Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards called one of the strongest storms to make landfall in modern times. Sad, folks. Just our thoughts, concerns, prayers are with the folks there along the Gulf Coast. And a big shout out to the first responders, to the folks, and not just first responders, guys. We got citizens of all walks helping one another, pulling out the boats, doing what they can do to go door to door to help others, their neighbors. Reports say that this storm may have been smaller than Hurricane Katrina, but it was stronger. The governor in an interview with NBC Today on Monday said he expected the number of fatalities to increase considerably. It's not over yet. Flash flooding with the possibility of dangerous storm surge conditions will continue along parts of the Mississippi and Alabama coasts, according to the National Weather Service. We'll keep you up to date on this storm. And I don't know, man. That's just tough. Tough for folks living through that, having everything you own disappear, not to mention the possibility of losing friends and family. Material things pale in comparison, but it's just, I can only imagine how devastating it is. And we got power outages that may last at least 4 days. They said 4 days before they have an assessment of how long it will take to restore power. So now they're going to cut the power on in 4 days, but in 4 days we'll know how long they say it's going to take, which is, and it's very hot. It is very hot, folks. So it's a life-threatening situation. Hospitals lost power, running on backup generators. Backup generators failed. They were keeping people alive using manual labor. Not to mention, we got a lot of COVID patients. A lot of COVID patients as well. All right. Can't bring that up because then we'll start talking about the whole argument about what's true and what's not true, and then we don't want to go down that path, right? All right. Next story. Since we're kind of grim right now because we are talking about human life, Oh, let me point back to the dogs. I don't know if I can find that picture specifically, but I want to talk about that because it's something in Americana that's kind of strange. We focus on the fact that dogs, it's like a running joke in the black community, where we say dogs are more cared about than we are. Like America would be upset if Michael Brown's killer is that piece of shit cop. Hell, pick a black. If it would have been a dog killed in the middle of the street the way they killed George Floyd, there wouldn't be a single law-abiding conservative who wouldn't have been upset. But it'd be a black man, and then we got to make decisions. They got to think about it. They got to wait till all the evidence comes out. Got to examine the footage. Got to see what he was doing, what caused it. So here's the deal, guys, and I don't know if you thought about this deeply, but I've had an opportunity to think about it more than once. I'll say this, to those people that are infected with this racism, this condition called racism, they blame black people for everything that happens to black people. But dogs are blameless. Yeah, that's how that works. So somewhere in the deep recesses of their minds, as they watch flood victims of Hurricane Ida, they think, oh, those black people should have just prepared better. They should have done better. Why didn't they leave earlier? Anything they can come up with to make the pain not so real. Not to actually feel empathy for the people. And yes, I know there are white people there that are stranded as well. But the dog imagery, no one's going to argue. No one's going to say, how'd the dog get there? Poor dog. Why did the dog drive away? See, the dog is going to be blameless. And that's just how America works. Black people are all the blame for how America treats it. But America takes all blame for how we treat our dogs. Now you know why you tune into the Tim Black Show, because of these analogies, man. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is why, man, because it's different here. We do a different thing here. What's that? The fuck? All right. Something's going on here. All right, back here? Back here. Something happened. All right, let's go.
Most news shows are suspect. They don't focus on black issues, and when they do, it's all fluff. How does that help your life? How does that help your family? How does that help the culture? They don't. The Tim Black Show is different. Tim Black gives you news for people who can't stand the news. Real, authentic, researched, entertaining, on point. Don't let nobody take your cornbread. Visit www.timblacktv.com today. Get black breaking news, politics, culture from someone you can trust. timblacktv.com. Join us today.